This video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a Thursday, an iconic day, January 11th of 2024. Today is the day in the next 2 minutes that the Bitcoin ETFs are going live. There are 11 ETFs. We will break down which ones are going live. We're going to look at GBTC as the market opens. We're going to look at Bitcoin as the market opens. We're going to be covering all of it. So if you guys are ready for the Zest, ready to understand what happened yesterday, what led up to this ETF approval, you got to smash a like. Subscribe to the channel and share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on, because this is so freaking important. Pamp it up. Oh, guys, we might have 48K Bitcoin, and I put that poll up at 48K Bitcoin today. I guess it's already passed. It's about to be passed. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it. However, as you guys are saying good morning to me, check out our sponsors, both Cake Wallet and Cipher. Links are in the live chat as well as the description. Make sure to use code missteencrypto or code ZESTY for 20% off at checkout, because this is so crazy. Okay, who is here? We got Crypto Shorts, we got Mr. Yee, Ludaping, Randy, Dojebowl, Xander, Bulldog, Eric. Nice to see everyone. Oval. Thank you for rating Chump Change. I appreciate you. We got Ultra, Curtis, Nismo. Nice to see you. All Set, John Legend, DJ, Whale Tail. Nice to see you. Destruct. Oh my gosh, Chris Hanley, FF, Dan R, John Legend, John Vucci, my girl Alexandra G, Geek of All Trades. Oh my gosh, Kevin. Everyone, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. We are pamping it up. You got to pump it up. We are getting after it, and I'm so excited. Okay, so the ETFs are about to go live. Chump Change, shout out to you, my friends. The ETFs are about to go live. We are looking at grayscale pre-frickin' market, and we are seeing some things occurring, man. Some things occurring. We did hit 48K. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys, this is insane. This is insane. I'm losing my mind. And I couldn't wait till 9:45. I was losing it. It's 9:30. Oh my gosh, it's 9:30. It is 9:30. So 9:30 is the opening of the market. And you guys could see we are pamping the sheesh out of Bitcoin right now. Also, let's go over to GBTC. GBTC. Go to GBTC. And look, GBTC is the market is now open. Let's go. We're at $42.20, up 4.20%. Ooh, crazy stuff going on here. So we're going to see what happens with GBTC. You guys can see on Cipher, we have great signals here. Money flow is coming through. Green dot printed. All of this is happening, the VWAP. So I want to see everything that happens there. Let's see if the other ones are available on TradingView, like HODL. Yes, there's the Van Eck one. No data yet. Let's see if the 1 minute. The 1 minute, a fat red candle starting at $54.69 about, and at 27 right now. So this is like the literal first minute of trading. Oh my gosh. If you guys want to know which ETFs are currently out, which ones are listed, these are the tickers as well as the ETFs. We have ARK21 shares Bitcoin ETF under ARK-B, Bitwise, BITB, Fidelity, FBTC, Franklin, EZBC, Grayscale, obviously GBTC that we were looking at, Hashdex is DeFi, Invesco, Galaxies, BTCO, iShares, which is BlackRock, iBit, Valkyrie is Brrr, and Van Eck is HODL, and Wisdom Tree is BTCW. So we could take a look at all of them. Obviously, they all have different fees as well, where a few of them, like ARK, Bitwise, Fidelity, are starting off at 0, as well as Valkyrie. It all depends on which one. Like ARK and Bitwise are 6 months at 0%, Fidelity at 0% until July 31st, and also 0% for Valkyrie, but only for the first 3 months, as well as Wisdom Tree, that's 0% for the first 6 months, or $1 billion that comes through with the volume. So this is an egregious amount of money, and they're all really fighting for it. We could look at ARC B and see what's happening there with the ARC 1. Let's see. No data here, even for the minute. Even for the minute, okay. Let's see. BTCW, we'll check that one out. BTCW. Guys, this is how early we are. Do you realize how historical this is? This is ridiculous. So we see here that there's only like 3 minutes going on 4 minutes of trading here. And we're on the minute chart. We started off flat here at around $51. Came up here to 51.36, had a wick low of 51, closed that minute at 51.32, and now at $51.13 for BTCW. So this is Wisdom Tree. Which other one? Oh, where is this tab? Let's see. BITB. Let's go to Bitwise. BITB. BITB. This is really important, guys. This is the start of the trading day for all of this beautiful stuff, the ETFs. As you can see, not all of them have the data yet because they're just starting to trade, which is understandable. Let's go to Fidelity's FBTC. FBTC. Let's see what's going on there. Ooh, FBTC is doing pretty good. We started off here at $41.99, just about. We had a wick high to $50.72, and it seems like we're having some price action. So shout out to Fidelity. Fidelity Wise Origin ETF right here. Wow, that is absolutely insane. The opening bell is happening right now, so pump it up for the opening bell. Whoa, dude. This is absolutely insane. As we are looking at these, so Fidelity, so the FBTC one, that one's doing good. We see some volume coming in, which is different from all the other ones we're looking at. We also see that Bitcoin on the minute chart, we're seeing some push here as well. Volume is coming in for Bitcoin on the minute, so I'm excited to see all of this stuff coming through. Very, very exciting. And you guys can see Market Cipher was a little bit delayed there, but we're looking right now at Bitcoin trying to test 48K. We want to test it. We want to see what happens there. And we have like a little alarm set for that. So I'm very excited. We just had 48K. Oh my gosh. On the minute, we do have the green dot printed. 48,000, guys. Woo! Guys, look at this. Oh my gosh, guys. $48,065. We're experiencing the Bitcoin pump live. Guys, happy ETF day. If you guys are members, I hope you're rating those freaking rocket emojis in this chat. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely historical. Dude, oh my God. Wow. Absolutely astonished right now. Absolutely astonished. Guys, we're looking, our next major resistance, if you're looking outwards, is around $48,375. So if we keep pumping in this direction, that is the next level we are watching. Guys, our TA is being heavily freaking respected out here. Heavily respected. Let's look at the daily outlook here. Yesterday, a little bit of a tiff whiff, very volatile. A high yesterday of 47.7. A low of 44.3, which again, we were nervous about because 44.8 was a resistance that we wanted to establish support. Buyers have defended it. Now again, $48,377. It dates back, wow, why is my little thing tilted over here? What's with the tilt? Scrolling backwards. This level is important because we established support a little bit around here, but never really held at this level previous to going to our all-time highs. So what I would want to see at this level is establish a really nice support at, again, 48.3, 48.4 level. And it looks like we are starting to trend in that direction. We're not far. We're only a few $100s away. And we're going to see if Bitcoin can hold 48K, if that's defended, and all of these beautiful things that are freaking happening right now because I'm freaking emotional. This is emotional because so many people said this wasn't going to happen. So many people told me Bitcoin's never going to 50K, and that was before it went to 50K the first time. Now we're about to maybe experience that again, hopefully. let's check out Invesco's ETF because they have no fees right now. So I want to see what's happening there. So Invesco's Invesco Galaxy Bitcoin ETF is BTCO. So as we are watching Bitcoin over 48K, I'm like, I can't even think right now. Over 48K, we're going to look at BTCO. BTCO, this is Invesco Galaxy. Seems like they're having a nice green candle here. They had a low today of $47.92, a nice pump up to $48.75. So it seems like a lot of these ETFs are lingering around the $50 range. We're going to check out another one. Valkyrie Burr, that has no fees as well. And we know that this is very, very competitive, this whole space here. Nice green candle as well for the day. Again, they just opened like freaking 8 minutes ago. Low, $14.05. A high of $14.27. And right now sitting at $14.19. I would like to see $14.20 for the fun of it, but that's cool.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Let's go. Fist.
Let's go!
Much love.
Yes! Let's freaking get it. Guys, we're rapidly approaching our next resistance, man. Rapidly approaching. We just hit $48,269, which is a very zesty number. We're looking for that $48,380 range. I am waiting. I'm freaking waiting. I'm so excited. We also have Ethereum that's taking advantage of this pump majorly. Ethereum is at $2,640 today, above our 2613. We were looking at this number for a long time, 2613. She was respected. She was tapped. We did not close above it, though. Just below. This morning, we're conquering that number. We had a high of 2665. I'm very excited about it. I'm so happy to see all of this happening. Our next major level is 2,777, man. That's the next level. Again, it's where we lost our support, lost our footing majorly, leading to our rejection at 2340 in May of 2022. So let's see what happens here. I want to see Ethereum have a good day. We see here that we have the green dot printing on the momentum, green money flow, VWAP is pumping. Oh, geez, RSI is pumping too. Like, look at this. We're just breaching this overbought territory. We're breaching the overboughts. And this, again, if we go typically crazily overbought, indicates an incoming downtrend because what goes up must come down. If we're crazily going up, number can't always go up. However, we have seen times in the past where the RSI goes into overbought and freaking goes haywire. So we'll see what happens here with Ethereum. But this is major stuff. Absolutely major, bro. Absolutely major. And it seems like we found a nice little footing here at 2340 as well, which is what I really wanted to see. So I'm just, wow. Freaking wow. I'm losing my mind. Look at Bitcoin. Oh my gosh. Literally going for our next critical level. $48,300. We are getting after it. Rudo, this is crazy. Rudo, I'm losing my noodle. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is crazy. I hope you guys are smashing these likes. You're sharing the stream out with friends because we're tapping our next critical level right now. Do you guys see it? Because I freaking see it. I see it right now. Make sure we have that membershipery going on, guys. We need that membershipery so everyone could put these rocket emojis in the chat. Guys, we just breached our level. We're at $48,417. $48,440. Whoa, bro. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Bitcoin, do we see 50K today? Is that where we're going? Is this what the actual we are seeing? Crypto Surfer, a member for 8 months, and let's go. Wow, I gotta end this poll. I gotta end the poll and I gotta put a new one. Guys, Dan with the memberships. Woo! Guys, this is ridiculous. I am losing my actual freaking mind right now. Guys, we're at $48,530 Bitcoin. Oh, Travel Man. Hi, Travel Man. Thank you. Guys, I'm losing the noodle. Noodle's being lost. Okay, new poll. 50K today. Question frickin' mark. Yes. Nah. Emma 8 Bitcoin. Enter the frickin' poll. Enter this frickin' poll. Pump it. Guys, we're at all-time highs for the day. $48,572. Up 4% for Bitcoin. Are we going to 50 frickin' K? Is this happening? Is Dan raining the membershippery? Yes, he is. Friggin' join as a member. Rain these emojis. It is critical to rain emojis. Holy actual sheesh, dude. Holy actual sheesh. Like, I'm losing my mind. This is crazy. This is so crazy. I'm so excited. It's actually unbelievable. As Bitcoin is at its all-time highs for the day at $48,600. We just freaking witnessed that. We are there right now. I just don't even know if I can move from here. I don't even know if I can move because I'm so excited. Wow. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Are we hitting 50 freaking K today? Is Gary Gensler a huckster? A fraudster?
Fraudsters.
The scam artist? The Ponzi schemes? I have so much freaking news for you. But, like, how can I news when there's this? I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't know. So, how's this? How's freaking this? Let's talk about how we thought the ETF was approved yesterday. Everybody was like, oh my God, the approval. And then they deleted it off the SEC website. So Bitcoin started pumping, it was dumping, it was all over the place. And still, we cannot find that PDF, though we do have it saved in the Discord. Shout out to Mr. Yi for that. Gary Gensler was one of the 5 people, I believe, that voted for the ETF. It was 3 against 2 for the ETF. And Gary Gensler said some interesting things when he wrote his statement. But, oh my gosh, Bitcoin is at $48,640. Let's check on GBTC, man. Let's check on GBTC. We're up 5% for GBTC, guys. Critical levels. We're above that resistance of $40.49. Again, that was something that was very relevant back in 2020, throughout 2021 here. Very relevant. Now, our next major level is $48.39, which, again, we need to maintain as support, which we did not back here in November of 2021. So I'm just shouting that freaking out right now, especially because we're above the 200-day SMA for quite a bit here. So we're seeing some beautiful things happening. The volume is glorious. We're at basically almost all-time highs, maybe all-time highs for the volume, the money flow on G-freaking-BTC. Wow. Wow. Absolutely astonishing. Astonishing. Would you freaking look at that, dude? Would you freaking look at that? I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. Guys, we are at $48,800 just now. And we're looking at freaking GBTC. Oh, dude. Oh, wow. Oh, freaking wow. Guys, 48,800. Oh, my gosh. 48,899 I just saw. 48,900. You got to pump it up. Dude, if we hit 49K on the show, like, what do we even do? Oh my gosh, 48,995. Oh my gosh, we're $5 away. $49,000. Pump it up. You got to pump it up. Guys, we just hit $49,000 Bitcoin. We just hit $49,000 Bitcoin. Oh my word. Oh my freaking word. Is $50,000 next? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Oh my wow. Oh my word. Oh my word. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm losing my freaking noodle. I am losing it. Whoa. I I'm astonished. Guys, Bitcoin is absolutely pumping. 48, we're below 48.9 now. We're at $48,890. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Steven has been a member for 1 month. He said Bitcoin to 55K today. Let's go. Let's go. I hope so. I freaking hope so. Oh, wow. Pamp it, pamp it, pamp it. Pamp it, pamp it, pamp. So, let's cover what's happening in the meantime. Okay, so Bitcoin is cooling off. Hopefully, we hit that 49K again. And we go to 50. We'll see what happens. Gonna be super volatile. Shoosh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so what I was getting to before. Gary Gensler voted in favor of this ETF. However, he didn't do this out of the kindness of his heart. The thing is, people are thanking Gary Gensler on X. Oh, thank you, Gary.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Boner candles for the win.
Woo. Thank you for the super chat. Gary Gensler did not do this out of the kindness of his freaking heart. Let's be for real. Let's be for real, TikTok. Did Gary Gensler do this out of the kindness of his heart? Did he really want to approve the ETF? No, they were forced to. So everybody that's thanking Gary Gensler, why are you thanking him when it took him so long to get this done? He said some interesting words that, as people are thanking him for his generosity, he's saying that he still does not endorse Bitcoin or cryptocurrency and is spewing the same exact FUD he was spewing before. Here's his official statement from the SEC website. We see here that he wrote today the commission approved the listing and trading of a number of spot Bitcoin ETPs. He often said that the commission acts within the law and how the courts interpret the law. So you scroll, and he said, importantly, today's commission action is cabined to the ETPs holding one non-security commodity, which is Bitcoin. It should in no way signal the Commission's willingness to approve listing standards for crypto asset securities, nor does the approval signal anything about the Commission's views as to the status of crypto assets under the federal securities laws or the current state of non-compliance of certain crypto asset market participants with the federal securities laws. As I've said in the past, and without prejudging one crypto asset, the vast majority of them are crypto investment contracts and thus subject to federal securities laws. Gary Gensler, again, still not telling us what the rules are for cryptocurrency, so how can these people register? It doesn't make sense. In a decentralized financial ecosystems, you cannot make people do anything either. Now, you scroll in this, and he's still going on and on and on with the FUD. They said existing rules and standards of conduct will apply to the purchase and sale of the approved ETPs. Now, they're saying the action does not approve or endorse crypto trading platforms or intermediaries which, for the most part, are non-compliant with the federal securities laws and often have conflicts of interest. You have an ongoing case against Coinbase, Gary Gensler. Yet what is Coinbase doing? They're a part of all of the ETFs anyway. So are they really non-compliant, or are you not really helping them and being complacent enough to sit down with these exchanges and tell them what to do? Because there still are no rules as you're wiping people out and you're coming after people and targeting the on-ramps and off-ramps for cryptocurrency. Thank you, Crow, for the gifts. I appreciate you. Here's the other statement that was made as Bitcoin is breaching $49,000 and heading towards $49,100, which we just broke. Gary Gensler said, the commission staff is separately completing a review of registration statements for 10 ETFs. However, though we're merit neutral, I note the underlying assets in the metal ETPs have consumer industrial usage, while in contrast, Bitcoin is primarily a speculative, volatile asset that is also used for illicit activity, including ransomware, money laundering, sanction evasion, and terrorist financing. While we approved the listing and trading of certain spot Bitcoin ETP shares today, we did not approve or endorse Bitcoin. Investors should remain cautious about the myriad risks associated with Bitcoin and products whose value is tied to crypto. Gary Gensler, as he approves the ETFs, we know Bitcoin's inevitable. Like I said, as everybody is thanking him, take a step back because he did it because he had to, because the courts called their bluff. How could he still say that Bitcoin's purpose and its use case is for ransomware, money laundering, and terrorist financing, as well as sanction evasion, yet you are allowing the ETPs of Bitcoin to trade? So are you saying that although you're approving but not approving this, that you're endorsing the investment into a product that causes such harm to people? Obviously, the harm can't be that bad if the ETFs are here. And if the market wanted it that bad, right, Gary? So stop trying to FUD to make yourself sleep better at night that you had to approve this. I'm not the only person that thinks that way. I'm not. Because Hester Pierce is also an SEC commissioner. She absolutely slammed the SEC in her official statement about the ETFs. Yes, my friend on TikTok, Birudo, it is all theater. It is all theater because they know Bitcoin's inevitable and they know they can't stop it, but they still try to put out the FUD. However, people like Hester Pierce are kind of spitting some facts in the reality of how this all went down. In her statement, she said, "Today marks the end of an unnecessary but consequential saga. More than 10 years after the filing of the first ETF, the commission finally approved multiple applications. She said this saga would have spanned well beyond a decade if it were not for the DC Circuit Ex Machina. You do not need to be a seasoned securities lawyer to spot the difference in treatment of Bitcoin-related ETP applications compared to many others." She said this is an important innovation. She said since she became a commissioner, one of the questions she's been asked most about is when the spot Bitcoin ETF would be approved. For reasons she's explained before, she said the long string of denials is perplexing. Predicting approval timelines was impossible for the review process. And she said the goalpost kept moving as the commission slapped denied on application after application. She said, in the meantime, while there was so much FUD going around, they wouldn't approve the ETFs, that the commission has failed and has driven retail investors to less efficient means of attaining Bitcoin exposure in the securities markets. She said, for example, retail could hold it through non-exchange traded products and get exposure by buying into companies or funds that owned or mined Bitcoin. So she goes into how they kept denying and basically pushing back everything. She kept going on and said, this is one of the most important lines in the whole statement she made. She said, today's order does not undo the many harms created by the disparate treatment of spot Bitcoin ETFs. She said, first, our arbitrary and capricious treatment of the applications will continue to harm our reputation far beyond crypto. Diminished trust from the public will inhibit our ability to regulate the markets effectively. The saga will taint future interactions between the industry and our staff and will dampen the rich, informative dialogue that best protects the investors. She said our disproportionate attention to these filings has diverted limited staff resources away from other mission-critical work. She said that it muddled people's understanding of what it means for the SEC and what their role really is. She said by failing to follow their normal standards, they created an artificial frenzy around them. She said they have alienated a generation of product investors within the space, and it was an unreasonable unreasonable approach. She absolutely slammed Gary Gensler. She said, although this is a time for reflection, it's also a time for celebration. She's not celebrating Bitcoin, but she's celebrating the right for the American investors to invest in what they want to invest in. But still, that's not true. And Hester Pierce knows it's not true. She knows that Americans, we can't really invest in what we want to invest in. Reason being is because they keep trying to choke off all of these on-ramps and off-ramps for us to buy the underlying product. They don't want us to have self-custody. We still have to deal with Liz Warren and the anti-crypto army. That's so unreasonable. And coming out with things that still are not true. How is Gary Gensler allowed to say in his statement about the ETFs that Bitcoin funds terrorists and all these other things, when Bitcoin is transparent, less than 1% of the transactions are for illicit activity? So still they get to lie and lie and lie as they're being pushed in a direction they don't want to be pushed in. And they will do everything in their power to maintain dollar dominance and keep Bitcoin suppressed. They really can't do it much longer. And they knew this was coming. They knew they had to approve the ETF. The inevitability is here. It's happening. It's now. It's not going to stop the anti-crypto army. Liz Warren is associated and has alliances with Better Markets. We knew that this group, Better Markets, and again, it says in their bio on X that they're an independent nonprofit promoting economic security, opportunity, and prosperity of the American people. Let's talk about how they don't like Bitcoin, and they're saying that this ETF, if before it even got approved, that if it was approved, it would be massively harmful to the American people because of all the bad things that Bitcoin does. What about your own system, Better Markets? Are you really nonpartisan? Are you really for the American people if you don't like Bitcoin? Here's their latest little press release. They said SEC's approval of a Bitcoin crypto ETF is an historic mistake. And you notice they can't even do English. They can't even English, bro. They said SEC's approval of a Bitcoin crypto ETF is an historic mistake. It's a historic mistake. If they could learn to write a headline, we could take them seriously. Said it will harm investors, market, and financial stability. They said it will unleash crypto predators on tens of millions of investors and retirees that will ultimately undermine financial stability. Crypto predators? Like you guys aren't predators? Trying to say that Bitcoin is harmful when it really endorses every single American right that we were promised in this country, which is life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And property, which is also an inalienable right that America likes to gloss over sometimes. How could they say this? How are they allowed to put something out when they can't even write a headline in plain English? So as far as I'm concerned, I wouldn't even read these articles because they can't even learn how to write one. They even retweeted or put out this article from ABC and said, the massive, unrelenting fraud and manipulation in the Bitcoin market. What about the manipulation in the traditional financial market? Like all these people like Liz Warren that make $200K a year suddenly have an over $70 million net worth. That all these people get to insider trade over our heads and team up with the hedge funds to bet against the retail. But when it doesn't go your way with the hedge funds and all of these other people, you're able to halt the stocks. You're able to say, oh, we don't have to deal with this anymore. Let's slow it all down. Let's slow it down. Is that a free market? Or does that do more harm to investors because it only profits the people that are in charge of the gosh dang market? So as far as I'm concerned, Bitcoin doesn't do massive harm. The traditional market does. Because no one gets the benefit except for people like them. Hopefully, they learn how to write a headline and maybe they'll get somewhere. But yeah, that's that I think is astonishing. Astonishing. Wow, man. Absolutely wild. Absolutely freaking wild. It's great to see everybody today. I hope we have over 125 likes, right? Do we? We have 109. Let's get 125 likes at least. Let's go, guys. We could do better. We could do. I need a sip of freaking water. I am losing my mind.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Boo, man.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Here's to help celebrate BTC ETF approval.
Boo, man, thank you for sending it through there. I appreciate you. What a guy. Happy ETF to you, man. We are retracing a little bit. We're at 48.5. And we had a high of over 49K. We're at like around $49,110. Beautiful stuff. We're up around 4% for Bitcoin. We're at 48.5. The level we're looking at is this 48.4, 48,377 right here. Want to maintain that level, see if buyers will defend it. Now, as the anti-crypto army is trying to rain on our freaking parade when they don't even know English, freaking English, Goldman Sachs is saying, TikTok, that the approval is likely to benefit institutional investors. Well, no freaking sheesh, bro. No freaking sheesh. I'm seeing alarms in my chat. What's going on? What's happening? I don't know. Where's your comment, Golden? I'm sorry, I can't see it, man. I can't see it. It says, please read my last comment. I see fire emojis. Yeah, I don't see it, Golden. Can somebody text it to me, please? Someone text me the comment. Pretty please. No sheesh, bro. It's going to help institutional investors. This was the whole point of the ETF. Was it not? Sergio? Johnny Bullets? Institutional investors may benefit from the approval of the ETF, as these products will allow them to trade a proxy with low management fees and engage in more active arbitrage.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
That dog won't hunt about the criminal use of BTC. Cash has been used more. Last year 4 big banks failed, and if you were a business, the FDIC couldn't make you whole. BTC and crypto gives the common person to generate wealth.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying this whole time, DJ. The FDIC insurance is a lie. It's an illusion. And at the end of the day, all of these things are a business. So yes, this article is saying that the institutions are going to benefit. Everybody's going to benefit from this ETF. Here's the thing, though. Most of these ETFs have this little cash deal where you buy in with cash, and if you sell, you get cash. You don't get Bitcoin. And this exposure is an illusion because you never get to touch the gosh dang asset or have custody of it. So why? What is the point? For the TradFi bros to feel comfortable? Is that it? That's the reality of the whole freaking situation. They want the whole overarching goal of these ETFs. Oh, shout out to Dub. Thank you for becoming a member. Much love to you. Aww. The whole point of these ETFs, guys, is for you to think that Bitcoin is strictly an investment vehicle. TradFi and retail, they want you to FOMO in. So that way, the next thing they could do is say that the only way you could get exposure to Bitcoin is by getting these ETFs. Which is why we had Operation Choke Point in 2023. And they tried to blame the bank failures that happened on Bitcoin and crypto when it had absolutely nothing to do with it, because these banks are over leveraged, they're lying, they don't have proof of reserves, and the FDIC insurance is not real. Janet Yellen, we have that clip of her that we play every so often, that she says that she needs a near unanimous decision, a presidential signature, and your bank has to be at risk of causing a whole economic collapse in the United States for your insurance to kick in. It's all an illusion. It's not real. Because if all these banks start to fail, then your insurance goes kaploo. Your profits go kaploo. Your life goes kaploo. Golden said, yo, Randy, I've been in this since 2010. I've heard it all. All the BS they cite about us, it's done. This changes everything. All the BS of the past, no longer viable. This is the moment. Let's go, Golden. Yes. Yes. This is the moment. Because as Gary Gensler is trying to claim that Bitcoin is so bad that it's still for criminals, he did approve the ETFs, not because of his kindness of his heart. It's because he had to. He absolutely had to. It doesn't matter what they say at this point because it's just making them feel better. Oh yeah, let's put out this ETF, but we still don't like Bitcoin. Like, are you serious? If Bitcoin was really all for criminals, if it was really so bad, then you wouldn't have put the ETF out. You wouldn't have had futures for Bitcoin before the spot. That's just the reality of the whole situation. Bitcoin gives us that opportunity for permissionless payments to be in control. But these people, they want to track you down with every single freaking thing you do. You spend $600, the IRS, but the government has failed all of their audits and have lost billions of dollars, but no one calls them out, right? Right? Thank you, Mr. Yi, for the 10 memberships. Rain on us, bro. You got to pump it up. Rain the membershipery. I love membershipery. Membershipery is so epic, dude. We love the membershipery in this chat. Sheesh. Freaking sheesh. I hope you guys are grabbing these memberships. Please press the accept button. Absolutely wild what's going on right now. Absolutely wild. Jim Cramer even put something out. And this is when, I don't know, do we pack it up? Do we leave from here? He said his hands were tied. Of course his hands were tied. Oh, yeah, they were so freaking tied. When he wanted to work for Binance, Gary Gensler, in 2019, before he became chairman of the SEC. And he was also saying in 2018 and 2019 that Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum were all commodities and not securities. Jim Cramer said in a tweet, and this is where I'm a little nervous, guys. Normally, you would expect a top in Bitcoin on a sell the news situation. I'm not even sure that happens. What the actual does this mean? Very odd comment by Jim Cramer. He's obviously watching it. He expected to sell the top. He expected it to dump, but now it's pumping. So is this a bad thing that Jim Cramer even said that? Should we be worried about Jim? That is my question. Are you guys worried about Jim Cramer? Are you guys worried that we're going to dump now because of Jim? Put a 1 or a yes emoji. And if you're not worried, then put a 2 or a no emoji. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting things going on. Shout out to everybody that's joining as a member. Shout out to everyone that's subscribing to the channel. We want to hit 15K, man.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks to you for ETF BTC approval, Rose, Doge ETF on.
Very, very, very awesome. No, thank you for your $2 super chat. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Guys, smash these likes. Share the stream out with friends. We need 150 likes today. We also have breaking news, too. Breaking. New news as of this morning. Not only do we have the ETFs that are now trading live, but we are seeing that the stablecoin firm Circle, who is behind USDC, is now filing for an IPO, an initial public offering to become a publicly traded company. They want to be on the gosh dang stock exchange. Breaking news. Thank you for the membership. Rain it. Here's the new news. Please accept all of these lovely memberships. Rain the memberships. Rain the membershipery. Rain it all. Rain it all. We love that. We absolutely love that. Here we go. Circle Internet Financial, the company behind USDC, said on Thursday that it had confidentially filed for a U.S. IPO as part of plans to become the publicly traded company. They didn't disclose the number of shares it plans to sell or the price range for its new IPO. We see that it's expected to take place after the SEC completes its review, and it previously said it was valued at $9 billion in a 2022 deal to go public via a special purpose acquisition company. They're the second biggest stablecoin, and they're around $25 billion worth of USDC in circulation. So there you guys go. Really big news. Circle is filing for an IPO. They want to be on the stock market. They're ready to get after it, and they want to become more legitimate in the SEC and TradFi Bros' eyes, which, again, isn't the worst move, but I do have a little tinfoil hat moment where, again, Circle has been used on Coinbase. They tried to use Circle as a reason that SVB failed, which was hilarious. It also has depegged a few times, but it also makes me think that USDC has, if it becomes an IPO, the ability to become a CBDC type if it gets close with the government, which it kind of already is.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Fake roses. Absolutely wild. Absolutely. Guys, enjoy your memberships. We have membership re-raining. Give me a Liz Warren out here. Give me a Liz freaking Warning. Ignore the news, party all day, dumping music, rave all day. Let's go, Golden. I don't know. I've been copyrighted for my raves, but I don't know. Do I do a rave today? I need signals. I need signs from the chat here and the lords above, or whatever entities you believe in. They gotta give me a sign that I need to freaking rave. I need a sign. I need the above supports and feels. Let's go into the market recap. As we already know, because BlackRock put this out, we don't need their confirmation. We already knew this because numbers are numbers and facts are facts. That Bitcoin is the world's best performing asset class. Look how boring every single thing is. Boring. And Bitcoin is beautiful. Bitcoin has been appreciating more than anything else in the last 15 years. And they like to deny that. They like to pretend it doesn't happen. Let's go gold. Yay, gold. Gold has been the same price since I was freaking born. Not literally, I'm joking, but still has not moved. Not at all. Not at all. Lame. Let's look at the market recap. We have a sea of green, red roses too. Just kidding, there's no red. But we like red roses. I love roses. I'm a big fan of those. Anyway, green dots across the board. We got some beautiful things. Hex is one of the biggest performers, along with ENS. I remember when ENS was $80 freaking dollars, guys. I remember when it was $80 ENS. That was good trades, man. Good trades in concerns to that one. I remember when everyone was doing all that stuff. Anyway, green dots everywhere. Let's look at gold. Oh, wait, it's freaking boring. Since 2020, can't break $2,000. What a freaking joke. Bitcoin is retracing quite a bit. We'll check in on Bitcoin again. We're currently at $48,045 as the potatoes fly.
Before you came, excuse.
Bitcoin. We hit $49,100 before we retraced below our 44.8 or 48.3. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. 48.3. We're below it now. Do we reestablish a support at 44.8? It seems like a while away. It seems like buyers are defending 45.6. I know we were really struggling at that level earlier today. We see here we're up around 3% at the moment. VWAP is a little flat, but the money flow seems to be creeping a little bit. If you're creeping, please don't let it show. Oh, baby, I don't want to know. Do you guys know that song? That's a really good song by The Weeknd and all those people. It's a good thing, man. It's a good thing, man. We do see that the RSI is freaking going off right now. Look at that RSI pumping almost in that overbought region. We're going to see what happens there if we get that spice and that spunk from Bitcoin. Yo, look at Ethereum above our 2613. We had a high of 2700. Our next major level is 2770. Beautiful things going on. Green dots, all of the beautiful things, the VWAPs, the money flows, the momentum. We also see the RSI is in that overbought. We're going to see what happens and if that keeps pumping up. Litecoin, the right coin. I freaking love Litecoin because it's at critical freaking levels. And not just because of the levels, but because it's great technology and it should be used more, yay. Okay, we got that green dot that's printed momentum. The momentum is pumping. We got that VWAP looking spicy. She's looking curvy. We love curvatures. We also got that green money flow. We got that RSI that's breaching that neutral zone, going bullish. Litecoin's up 4.26%. And you know what, guys? What were we looking for yesterday? $69 Litecoin to go to 74. We closed at $70 Litecoin. We defeated $69 Litecoin. We tapped our 200-day SMA that's currently sitting at $74.10. We came down a little bit. We rejected it, but I'm hoping we could tap it again because our TA was highly respected once again when we hit our $74.30 resistance. We are looking to conquer this 200-day freaking SMA. If you guys are ready, throw those Litecoin emojis in the chat. I need to see those Litecoin emojis in the chat. Give me all the emojis that you can emoji. I want emojis. I want emotion in this chat. This is what the charts are made up of, is the emotion. So if you guys do not give me emotion, I need the emotion. Please give me the emotion. I'm begging you, give me emotion. Looking for that $74 Litecoin. Litecoin, when she wants to make moves, she makes freaking moves. And that is it. Dogecoin making those moves, tapping our 8.5 cents, just over 0.086 cents right now. That is our major point, 0.087. We're looking to conquer. We were just above it this morning at 0.088. I want this level right now. So that's what I'm looking for. Establish a nice support here, which I said before that I wanted in the past around the November range when we rejected it. I want to close here. That's the goal. The curvatures are looking curvy. We got the green dot that's printed, bringing that momentum, VWAP, and RSI up. That money flow needs to kick into the green again. I'm going to see and watch where that goes. We're approaching that neutral zone, maybe going bullish for the RSI, which is a really great sign. We're up around 4% here for Dogecoin. Absolutely insane. If you guys have some coin requests, if you guys want to see some charts, I can chart. I can chart it all. Why am I yelling? Mike Vollmer said she's yelling again. I'm freaking yelling. The reason why I am yelling is because I'm so excited and I'm so happy about what I'm seeing on these charts. I love my charts. I love my Bitcoins. I love my Litecoins. I love my Ethereums. I love my Dogecoins. I love my Digibyte too. Digibyte. So, I was going to cuss. Oh my gosh. Guys, imagine I dropped the freaking F-bomb on the stream because of the pump. See, you guys realize that every single time I've cussed on a stream was because of a chart? I'm not even joking. I was on Mitch Ray's channel. We did a stream together. I cussed because of a chart. Actually, it was because of grocery prices. And then I cussed on our ice stream because of the charts. This is how emotional I become when I start looking at these things because I get so excited. I do try to not get emotional with my investments, and that's the way you got to be. But when I look at the charts, I get emotional. We're at 0.009 cent Digibyte. We want to conquer that penny, man. I want that penny. Give me that penny. Give me that penny. Yeah, give me that penny. Yesterday was Digibyte's 10th birthday. Very historic day. Had a nice green day right here. Up 4.37% right now. Looking for that money flow starting to curve up into the green. Hopefully, VWAP looking good. We got that green dot looking good. RSI is curving, and to that beautiful bullish territory. So that's beautiful. We're doing great. We're killing the freaking game right now. We're absolutely killing the game. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do. Maybe that's what it's all about, is losing the noodle. Yeah. Digibyte's an OG coin. That's why I got the emojis that Ermith is going off with. Shout out to Ermith in the chat. Shout out to Ermith. Love Ermith. War player M2, the one who has what Golden. What are you daring me to do? What are you daring me to do? I forgot what I said. Oh, you want an F-bomb? Oh, that's what you want, is the F-bomb. I got it. It's got to be genuine. It's got to be a genuine F-bomb. But if I do drop one, I don't know. What happens? Do I get in trouble? Do I get in trouble? 50K and then the dump. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Cryptophasia, nice to see you. Aaron, what up? Oh my gosh. Zen King said, trying not to cuss around my baby boy. It's effing hard, man. Yeah, it is. It is. And I know that there are babies that watch the show, so I can't cuss for the sake of the children.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
But sometimes it does slip. I can't help it. It's bad. That's cute. Oh, I love those things. I love those things. Dude, I can't. You guys are so funny in the chat. Do we have any coin requests in here? Solana? Yeah, let's do that one who has. Yeah, sure. All right, hold on. Let's go to Solana. Guys, Solana, critical freaking levels out here. $100 Solana, $103.69, up 1.69%. Oh my gosh, this number's so common. See, we even spoke about this level too. Hold on. You guys remember that we were talking about $104 and how we wanted to reestablish support down here at 94 and here again at 104? And it seems like maybe that's the direction we started going because buyers started defending 94 after we retraced off this 120. And look at RTA, respected AF, back at 104, $105. We tapped today, currently just below that. So that's what I would like to see. Maybe establish again a support at 94 and then come up to this 105 and close above it.
Res Daddy love you, smiling face with hearts.
Aw, thanks, Res.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Meninja. I appreciate that. Thank you. You guys are great. I appreciate it. This is the thing I'm seeing on Solana. We got that green dot on that momentum that's starting to bring her over that zero line. VWAP going, money flow going. Look at this, man. Freaking look at this. RSI pumping over this neutral zone. Ooh-hoo! I'm so excited. So we'll see what happens with Solana. Those are the levels I'm looking for. Closing above 105. Maybe, again, if like it keeps going, most bullish scenario is 120. And yeah, that's basically what I got for you for Solana. For the Solanas. We love Solanas. All right, what else? Do we have any other requests in the chat? Let's look at some of let's look at some of these ETFs. Let's look at GBTC really quick. I want to see what's going on. Yo, GBTC is at $42.37 now. 38. 4.5% in the green. We had a high of 43.61.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh, I need Google Translate.
Detemi Larcani. Non imprecaperai bambini. Salvala API. Dermida Panalino.
You kill me, Armani.
Autocaro considerable table. Yar.
That's the only thing I got out of that whole thing. Hold on. This is where Google Translate comes into play, Armani. We're yarring out here. Yar in the chat for Armani. Hold on. We got an Italian super chat. Give me the rigatoni. Give me the meat. Don't swear at children. Save the bees. Diaper rash. Okay. All right. I got you, Armani. Thank you for that. Armani's amazing. I love this guy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. Guys, oh my gosh. Golden, I love that song. Feel my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where it starts. They tell me I'm too young to understand, said I'm caught up in a dream. But life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. But that's fine by me. Stacks. Yeah, I'll look at Stacks. So wake me up when it's all over. That was really one of my favorite songs when I was growing up. When I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself. Didn't know I was lost. Oh, yeah, Stacks. Yeah, this is a great chart. Okay, yeah. Yerd. All right, we're going to take a look at it. Critical freaking levels out here. Critical levels. So Stacks is very interesting. We were looking at breaching this $1.25 range the last time someone requested this to be looked at here. Very, very spicy. Very spicy, will I add. So right now we're sitting at like around $1.86.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Romantic face, romantic face, romantic face. Yeah, you know you miss my 4.99s miss above adequate.
Well, thank you for the $4.99, but I thought the $9.99s were the new $4.99s. You guys are nuts. You guys are fun. I appreciate it. Thank you. Emma loves the 4.99s. I don't know. Here's the thing with stocks, $1.85.69% in the green. We're looking right here. We got that red dot that's printed and that VWAP coming down. So that's not giving me like the best of the zest. This is really the only thing I've seen so far. That's giving me not the best. We were overbought and coming back. So which explains the incoming downtrend that it's kind of saying to me right now. However, it seems like buyers are really defending this level. We want to breach $1.90, $1.89, and see if we could trend towards that $2 because we were at $1.98 this morning, but could not hit that $2 that we rejected a few days ago on the 9th, right before the ETF approval. So I would be looking at $1.88, $1.89, to close above it, see what happens. And then the next major level I'm looking for is $2.34. Because again, there was major chop at this level, major rejections, no real support established in 2022, from 2021, October to January. So that's the level I'm watching out for. That's the majors. Gary Littlemore, Dogecoin to the moon. Is this the Gary that is this the Gary? Hold on. I gotta hold on. I'm going to a DM. Where's this DM? Where I had some names dropped in here. Yes, so Gary Littlemore, man. Gary, you were one of the people, along with Sporadically Joe, that started this Doge mission. Is that correct? The one that's to the moon right now. Guys, there's a Dogecoin in a moon box that is on the way to the moon right now. NASA launch jet, Astrobotics, all of this. And Gary Littlemore in the chat was a part of launching that mission that they started to discuss 9 years ago. 9 years ago. Shout out to Gary Littlemore. Shout out to all these people that are doing things that matter in this world.
You're welcome.
When are you and Emma debuting in WWE as Altcoin Academy?
Oh, Altcoin Academy. Emma, yo, we would be a great tag team. Thank you, Door Gunner. We would be like the smallest people there. Actually, there are some wrestlers that are around my height, like 5'1", 5'2". So I think me and Emma could probably kick some booty out there, dude. No way. Shout out to Gary Littlemore again. I know I got distracted a little bit. Gary Littlemore, what a guy you are. Shout out to you. Shout out to your mission. And I hope we do bring that Doge to the moon, because once that's scheduled to land, guys, this physical Dogecoin on the moon, this is scheduled for around the end of February, which is after I turn 21, which is so fun. By the end of February, there's going to be the Doge 1 mission, which is fully funded in Dogecoin, which supposedly this mission as well with the physical Dogecoin was funded in Doge, but they had to sell the Doge before giving it to NASA and all these people. They actually paid for the Doge 1 mission in Dogecoin to SpaceX, so that way they could have the Doge satellite with the radio on it, and you guys could pay with another cryptocurrency to display an ad in the middle of space. And I think that's absolutely glorious. Absolutely glorious. So keep it up, Gary Littlemore. Thank you for supporting the stream. Thank you for popping in. This is absolutely amazing. A historic individual that's in this chat. Shout out to the Dogecoin, too. We love Dogecoin on this channel. Proof of work blockchain that's feasible for transfer of money, information, and value. That, again, we need something like that. And it's also merged with Litecoin, and we love Litecoin on this channel, too, because it makes sense for everything. And we know that when Bitcoin, these ETFs are popping off right now, there's only around 2.3 million Bitcoin that is tied to centralized exchanges. That number is diminishing at a rapid pace. These institutions are buying, retail is starting to buy. They're going to want Bitcoin, the underlying asset. What's going to happen when the gas fees are too high? There's going to be a supply shock. These exchanges do not have the supply to meet the demand. What is next? What are people going to use as currency? And that's where Doge, Litecoin, and Digibyte come into play. Proof of work blockchains that are decentralized, that hold up what we are talking about in crypto, which is peer-to-peer transactions, an electronic peer-to-peer cash system in which people transfer wealth, money, value, information from one person to another with no financial institution as an intermediary, no censorship. Nobody to tell you no, and nobody that can devalue you like the fiat system currently does. The fiat system, they print, they print, they print, they take, and take until that you don't have anything left, until you own nothing and you're supposed to be happy with it. People are happy in this space because we understand the value of ownership, authenticity, knowing the truth, which is something we do not get in the traditional financial system. We do not know the truth. We do not know how far the corruption really goes. Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, it's about giving. Dogecoin. Shout out to Gary for subscribing. Dogecoin. The whole goal, the whole phrase with Dogecoin. If you have been listening to the spaces, Doge, do only good every day. With mottos like that, this is how we make it. This is why we make it. Because of people that endorse that message of doing only good every day while you're in Dogecoin or not. It does not matter what you're into. What matters is that the goal is the same. What matters is that this movement of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is the only movement that we've ever seen in humanity that unifies people on a whole different level that we've never seen. We've never seen something like Bitcoin that's so peaceful, like Dogecoin, like proof-of-work cryptocurrencies that are so peaceful that you don't need to pick up a weapon to defend it. You don't need to justify its value. You don't need to justify why you're creating more of it. When you know there's a cap supply with Bitcoin, when you know that we have cryptocurrencies, that there's a reason for its creation, not just because they're the government and they get to hit a button, and we're the ones that have to pay for it because we're the ones that have to go into the grocery store and our fees or whatever we're paying for is 4 times more than it was in 2019, where we lost at least 75% of our purchasing power. We cannot let this happen anymore. Where people all around the world are experiencing, in countries like Argentina, triple-digit inflation. People are not surviving. People want to own something. And that's where Bitcoin comes in. It doesn't matter where you came from, what your socioeconomic status, what your gender is, what your religion is. What matters is that you're able to acquire something, own something, and do what you want with it. It is, yes, it is currency. It is property. It's a store of value. It's all of these things, which is why it's so hard for them to regulate it and why they can't. And why they have these ETFs to distract you from what the main goal of this space is. Look at the fundamentals of the space over the pumpamentals of the space and you'll see how far you go. It's my honest opinion. Wow. Alex, I'm working on my second million now. Gave up on your first million. Go off, man. Earn your 2 millies. Everyone here is so early. Yes, we know this, bro. We know this. We are educated. And we have new people coming in to the space every day. We have new people coming in. And that's why we're on this channel. That's why we talk the stuff that we talk. Because we are going to onboard the next billions of people, billions, into this space. Do you guys realize how early we are? That 97% of the world does not own Bitcoin, and that if you own Bitcoin, you're in the 3% or the 2.25%. For once, we get to even the playing field. For once, we get to have a say in something. For once, we get to be in control of something that they don't want us to control. They don't want you to have anything. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful space. It's a beautiful time to be alive. We are, yes, Emma, we are the history. We're making the history. We're making that change that other people don't want to make that change. They don't realize, some people, that the change even has to be made, because if you go on the street, a lot of people don't know what's going on. They know that their money isn't worth the same, but they don't know why. And this is why. And this is when people are going to realize that things aren't the same. That their banks are starting to close, that these banks are failing, and they will continue to fail, which is what a lot of people don't realize. We had 5 bank failures last year. They will continue to fail. It's a Band-Aid. There is no real insurance. That's an illusion to make you feel better. They just want, oh, it's okay. It's okay. Here's your insurance. It's okay. Don't worry. Govey's got you. FDIC got you. Don't worry. It's all an illusion. They don't care. They will never give you your money. Never. Oh, yeah, because we're covering up to $250K. How do you know that? How do you know? Like, if your bank goes insolvent today, that they close today, and then other banks follow that bank because they're all connected, because it's all one big little scheme, then you don't get nothing. You have to have money that belongs to you, that you are in control of. It's what the reality of the situation is. It's what the reality of the situation is. I'm so honored to be here, bro. I'm so honored to be here. I'm so honored to have this platform, to be able to speak to you guys about it, to be able to be a part of this community where we're all just freaking going off in this chat, where we're all just so happy about what we're witnessing. It's not about the ETFs, guys. It's about the adoption. It's about the education. And that's exactly what we have to focus on, guys. Educate your friends. Educate your families. They will all end up in this space, whether they get in now or whether they get in when Bitcoin's $100,000, because that's what a lot of people are going to do. Oh, no, it's 47K now. It's too expensive again. Then 69K comes where, oh, that's too expensive. And then 70, and then 80. And then when are they going to click the freaking button? When they feel they have no other choice. It's a necessity at this point to own something. It's a complete necessity. It's a beautiful time. I'm so happy, guys. I am so happy. I don't know. I feel like, sheesh, man. Freaking sheesh. Oh, 100 Air said, first time on my stream. Welcome. Are there other people that are on the stream for the first time today? If you guys are new to the stream, then please say hello in the chat and let me know that you are new. X the Creator, welcome to the stream. Go off, guys. You guys are absolutely gorgeous people. Gorgeous people. Golden said, so wake me up. Oh, yeah, you were singing the song. You're awesome. Michael Saylor would probably fund that effort. I mean, listen. Hi, Michael. What's up? Animal, nice to see you. When Litecoin ETF, listen, the Grayscale CEO said back in August that he wants all of his digital trusts to become ETFs, and that one of those is Litecoin. And what other coin could have the same regulatory clarity as Bitcoin? It's Litecoin. There's no other denying it. You cannot deny it. Just Grockett said, first timer, just grokking it. Well, welcome. Wifey Wick. Hi, Wifey Wick. Golf Wizards at 46K incoming. I hope not. We're at 47.3 right now with Bitcoin. So it seems like we are still in the red by, still in the green by 1.5%, just about. We saw 49K before. Gonna see what happens next. Gonna see what happens next. I'm looking at the chart now, but it seems pretty neutral. Seems pretty neutrals. Alex, first time. I'm dead. I am dead. It's a beautiful time. Beautiful time. I'm so excited to see what happens next. Haven said, I'm just here for the...
A potato flew around my room before you came. Excuse?
Yay. I'm so excited, dude. Caspa about to break the glass. Oh my gosh. Caspa is just pumps and pumps. Gary said, you just tipped me on my Doge. No, hold up. Where's my phones? Where's my phone? Hold up. I'm going to go look. I got to connect this to Wi-Fi. Dude, I literally, like, I love my Doge. Shout out to the My Doge team. I'm a big fan of them. We love each other at My Doge. You gave me 10 Dogecoin. Thank you so much for the 10 Dogecoin. Woo! Woo! Guys, please go on My Doge. I'll put it up on, here's their X account so that you guys could go click the link yourself and like, But the My Doge app is so freaking lit. I love this app. I've been on it for so long. I don't even know how long.
A potato flew around my room.
Sorry. Wrong button. This is the My Doge account. You should definitely take a look at them. I'll give you this link so that way you guys can see it's a verified account and then go click links as you click them. But take a look at it. Self-custodial. It's a social media app at the same time, and you can connect it to your X, and that way people can look you up by your username and give you tips through there and so on and so forth. You can buy gift cards and T-shirts and all of these things with Dogecoin through that app as well. I would definitely take a look at it. Overcome, a potato float around the room. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. I'll check it out just because you said so. No, you're a huge Dogecoin guy. You're not even on the My Doge app. Sheesh. Sheesh. Etheric NFT said, long-time listener, first-time live viewer. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. If you like Doge, buy Doge One Satellite. Oh, gosh, is that another coin? Oval, your membership expired. No, your membership expired. Oval, you gotta fix it, Oval. Golf Wizard, Head and Shoulders pattern. On what time frame? On what time frame? What do we? I don't see one here. I don't see. R.I.P. Oval. Oval needs his membership, his membershipery. We have 191 likes. Pump that to 200. Pump that to 200. Don't even mess around. Because if you mess around, you're going to find out. You're going to find out. I hope you guys are smashing that like. You normally use only Doge. That's so funny. Alexandra G with the membershipery. You got to pump it up. Woohoo!
Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
POWFTW. Congrats on a fire live witnessing 49k BTC. 0.200000000 LTC.
Thank you so much for the Litecoin, M2. So much love to you. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you got to stream 49k, man. I'm happy you were there for it. Sheesh. Wow, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you, M2. And thank you, Alexandra G, for the membershipery. This is a really iconic moment, for sure. I'm just so happy to be spending this time with you, man. I just really am so emotional about the whole thing. Gerardo, first timer from the beautiful island of Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico. Very nice. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome, Gerardo. I don't know. I haven't raved in a little while because, like, I keep getting, like, copyrighted and stuff, but I don't know, guys. Is it worth it? Do we rave today? I know Golden was in here before. He wanted to rave. I don't know if Golden is still here, but I don't know. Do we rave? Happy ETF day to you, Alex. Much love to you. 1 minute. Oh, you're looking at the 1 minute chart. All right, got you. I don't know. Oval still needs his membership. Oval, we need your membershipery, bro. Thank you. All right, so if you guys want to rave, I think we need to. I'm like actually losing my mind a little bit, but I think we need 200 likes. ETH is about to pump next. ETH is already pumping, dude. Look at ETH go. We have 199 likes. And I haven't raved since I rebranded. So I don't know. Like, I'm a little excited. Right, Christine? Do we have 200 likes? I don't even know how to do that. Oval, if you're on your computer, you could hit that $sign emoji and get your membership. We have 200 likes. All right. I don't know. This is my first rave after the rebrand. I think we need to rave. I think we need to rave. Drop those freaking raves in the chat or else. Drop the raves in the chat. Drop the rave. Drop the freaking rave. Oh my gosh. Drop the rave. Okay. Okay, let's do this, man. I see you guys in the chat. Memory Man said he thinks he was 200. That's beautiful. All right, let's see. You guys want to rave? Frick the copyright, bro, right? Right? Let's do it. Let's freaking do it. I'm so excited. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm freaking overwhelmed. I gotta upper this, man. build it up. Let's build it up.
Woo!
That was beautiful. That was freaking beautiful. Locato said, I will always be there. Thank you for being here with me. Oh my gosh. Let's get after it. Let's get after it! Woo!
Pump it up. You got to pump it up.
I am so excited. I am so excited. I love Bitcoin. I love cryptocurrency, and I love this community so freaking much. I do. I genuinely adore you guys. I do. And I'm so happy I get to do this every day. I'm so happy we get to experience the most historic moments in crypto history. The most historic. Like, I cannot even put words to my feelings, which is crazy because I talk so much. Thank you for the 15 chilies. Wow. Wow. Go us, man.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
We have won. We have won, everybody.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks for showing up every day, educating, and brightening up our days. You're the light in our lives. We love you to the moon and back.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot. I genuinely do love this space. And, like, there's literally nowhere else I could picture myself being, to be honest. Sorry, Jameson in the chat, Sharam, Destruct 9000, all you beautiful people. There's nowhere else I'd rather be, to be honest. And we're just, like, building up this community like no freaking other. We're not doing fake stuff. We're real. We're real. Everything about this is so freaking zesty, dude. So authentic, so genuine. Everyone in here, so real. Crypto Outcast, Randi Hipper, the real crypto gem. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. JD Club, Mellow. Shout out to Mellow, man, for making my song, too. Goal mission to the moon. Yes, it's all about the zest. It's all about bringing all of us to the moon because we actually care about the prosperity of like every individual in the world in here, right? Johnny Bullets. Oh, much love to you too, Johnny Bullets. You're amazing, Johnny Bullets. Only fake thing here are the roses. Yes, I agree. Bitcoin dump activate in 10 seconds. Oh, we're at 46.7. 46. Oh, ooh. Well, I don't know, dude. I don't know. We don't know where it's going to go. We're going to see what's going to happen. At the end of the day, what we need to understand is the fundamentals. And I go over it all the time. Be your own bank. Take self-custody. Get after it. Be confident. Stick in your convictions. If you do your own research and you believe in something, then do it. People told me when Bitcoin was $7,000, I created my X account. I had teachers that told me to delete it. I had adults in my life tell me to delete the account, that Bitcoin was never going to hit $50,000, that I was a part of all these crazy groups because I wanted to separate money from state, because I wanted freedom. And I stuck with it. I didn't go to college because I chose to go away where I'm in control of my future, where nobody else is telling me what to think and what to do. I'm so excited for what the future has to hold, for all of the people in this chat that decided to get into Bitcoin when everybody was telling them not to, where they made a decision and said, I'm going to stick to my decisions. Beautiful. We also have, whatchamacallit, who said something in the chat? Ty Mullen said, gains on Bitcoin and gains in the gym. Yes, go to the gym. I'm going to go to the gym today, hopefully. I've been pumping it at the gym. I feel and see differences already, which is so amazing. And I feel so good after I go to the gym. And I encourage everybody, if you don't have access to the gym, do whatever you could to get active. Go like relax and go touch grass, whatever grass, go touch grass, go outside, get some air and relax. Be with your person. I'm not the best at relaxing, so it's like kind of like almost hypocritical of me to say because I'm like the worst person at relaxing, but I definitely encourage people to go outside, try to decompress as much as they can. Go out, like, just smell air. I know that sounds weird, but smell it. Embrace it. Smell a freaking flower if you're near a flower. If you're in New York, then you could just smell the must of the outside. But at least you're outside, and that's what's important. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate every single freaking one of you. If you haven't yet, because you guys have absolutely crushed our goals today. You guys are absolutely amazing people. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe, share this stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. If you guys are excited, make sure to comment after this is over and let me know what you guys think is next for Bitcoin. Do you guys think 50K is on the cards? Do you think this is going to be a major sell the news event? Let me know after this is over. Comment, enjoy, have a great day. I see we have around 218 likes. Let's try to get 225. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Have an amazing day. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.
Hucksters.
Dude, you just
fraudsters,
approved the ETF.
Scam artists. Ponzi schemes.